If you thought the Western was dead, you haven't been paying attention. We're moving from the streets to the frontier with Heartless Outlaws. Directed by Felicia Rivers, this one is a ride. You got female outlaws, missing diamonds, and a bar shootout that changes everything. If you like The Harder They Fall, you need to see how the independent scene does the Old West. It stars Tyler Burt, Deja McCowan, and our man Jermaine Jackson. It's 1 hour and 19 minutes of pure grit. Go find it on streaming and see how the Outlaws handle business.
Now, before we get deeper into the dirt of Heartless Outlaws, we gotta address the vibe of this episode. Usually, y'all catch us solo. One of us holds down the basement while the other is out in the field. But today is a special edition.
Collector's edition, but facts. We had to come together for this one because our paths to this movie were so different. It was like the universe wanted us to sit at this table together today.
Man, for real. So, y'all know I've been deep in the crates studying CTC United and the demigod and demigoddess. I was looking into Lilith Ball, just tracking the movement, and then I saw this between Geechee 1 and CTC.
See, and that's the grind side of it. I came at it from the art side. I was scrolling Tubi, which is a gold mine if you know where to look, and I stumbled onto a film called Fangirl. I liked the vibe, so I kept digging and found Glory Mountain. It really is. And what I loved about it was the fantasy and the period piece elements. Look, no hate to the modern urban dramas. We love those. But it's honestly hella hard to find Black independent creators doing fantasy or period themes.
When I saw they were pivoting into a Western, I had to pause the track. I was like, wait, the streets are going to the frontier. I had to see how that energy translated.
It's expensive, it's risky, and it takes a different kind of vision. So when I saw Heartless Outlaws was another period piece with that Geechee 1 stamp, I was all in. Exactly. And that brings us to the cast, because when you're doing a period piece, the actors have to carry the weight of making you believe they're in that era. If the acting is too 2024, the whole thing falls apart.
That's the thing. It's that period piece ambition on an independent budget. You gotta respect the hustle of building a world from the 1800s when you don't have that Paramount Pictures bank account.
Exactly. They have this scene where they're just planning their next move, and the way they play off each other. It felt like the camaraderie you see in those old school westerns, just with a lot more melanin and a lot more attitude.
Facts. And Jess, she didn't have that problem. She stepped into those boots like she'd been wearing them her whole life. And the chemistry with her posse. You can tell these actors have worked together before. And let's talk about that attitude for a second. Because in a Geechee 1 film, the women aren't just there to look pretty in the background of the saloon.
Oh, not at all. They are the engine. They are the ones doing the hunting. The underground music scene is a beautiful mess. It's a network ranging with its own legends, its own stories, its own beefs. In many ways, the drama and dedication rival the major labels, making this scene even more addictive. And I'm hoping that as you take this journey with me, you will dive deep. Not only will we look into the unique artists, teams, and stories that make up this hidden world, and just a heads up, some of these artists are not easy to find. But I hope you also dive into the ones locally around you. To get the full picture, stay locked into this playlist. Between our segments, I've linked their official videos and projects directly so you can see the work for yourself. Let's head underground.